May pips be upon you. What's going on there, traders? Hey, I hope you had a great weekend. Listen to me and listen to me well. Listen to me and listen to me well, boy. Listen, this week you're going to make money. This week is set up in such a way because of the Fed and what they were hinting at and what they were indicating. You know, they're discussing interest rate hikes, raising the interest rates and stuff. The Fed, things went interesting last week. All right. The bias just flipped on its head, especially the US dollar pairs. They went from a weak bias to a very strong bias. And I think that strength will continue this week, and I will be playing against US dollar strength to include yen strength. Okay. You just make sure you heard me clearly. All right. Most of these analyses, right? The analysis I'm about to give and most of the pairs are going to discuss pullbacks. All right. The beginning of the week, like I always say, the market makers will kind of misdirect. They'll start in one direction on the open, and then by Monday evening, between Tuesday and Wednesday, that's when they'll establish the bias for the rest of the week. All right, we'll hit the weekly low or highs, and then for the rest of the week, we're going the opposite way. You understand? That's the way market makers like to do things. Anyway, I'm going to help you out with that. I'm going to make this the analysis very simple today. Okay, do you want me to kick the intro right now? All right. If I'm not giving you any intro, I'm not doing no intro, man. Can I get a thumbs up for that? Anyway, let's start with the dollar, because that's where all this is going to start, right? All right. You can see we've been in a downtrend for a long time, but things are turned up. All right, things have already turned up. Okay, and what I'm looking at, we have this is what do you call it? Impulse. And after every impulse up, there is a correction. All of this is correction and then a new impulse. You understand? That's what we're doing. That's how we're doing it. Why would you go away? All right. All right. So what do we have here? I'm looking for this impulse. I'm looking for the correction to come down to here. All right, this area. But because when it's strong like this, when the impulse is very strong, I only expect maybe a 38% pullback to the 38 fib. Maybe it touches the 50. All right, but when it's very strong like this, when it kind of meanders up, then I'm thinking 618 golden ratio. You understand? I'm saying this so that you'll understand what the setups coming after this. All right. So I'm looking for this pullback. We're already overbought. All right. We're way overbought, and the blue is crossing the red. All right. This is a great time to look for short setups. All right. For those who are intraday traders, those who are looking for those day trades. All right. All right. This is the short term stuff. I'm looking for the longer term. I'm waiting for a price to give me a pullback, give me that bullish price action, and we can take that up to the highs. Right. I'm looking for at least a 90 to reach the 93 level, price level, and higher. All right, I'd like to see these highs exceeded on the dollar, so that's what I'm looking for. Got it? I'm playing against dollar strength and your yen strength. Next, USD Swiss. What am I looking at? All right, you can see. We have the impulse. I'm looking for that correction and then the new impulse. Where's the correction going to come to? I'm thinking it's probably coming to after a strong impulse like that. I'm thinking about 38 right here. Always look for the fib line to coincide with structure, to or align with structure. All right. If it comes down to the 618 where there's a lot of structure, all the better. I would love this. I would love it to come all the way back here, but I don't know if it's going to make it. I don't know if it's going to make it because this impulse is very strong, and USD happens to be pretty strong right now. So I'm gonna look for the price action here first. You understand? So that you can understand how the rest of the setups are going to go. So what am I looking for? Let's look here first for some price action, bullish price action. Then we can take it up and attack these highs first at 93,204, and then we'll see what happens after that. Okay. Next, pound USD. Pound USD, you see we have the impulse down. Again, I'm playing against USD dollar strength. I'm looking at it's going to go more down, right? So I want to see price come up here to about the 38 to the 50, around somewhere in this field. See all this structure here, and then we could take it down to these lows here. All right, at 1.3668. Okay. Pound yen. I didn't say next. Next, pound yen. Okay. We're looking on the daily, right? Now, this is going to go the same way. Oh my God, look at that. It already came up. This is happening quick, folks. I was going to say it's come up here, and we're going to look for this area where there's structure here, right around 151.15. All right, and then possibly to 150. All right, that's where I'm looking. Okay, got it. All right, you just got to wait for this the bearish price action once it hits here, and it looks like we already got that price action. So look for price to break the low of the previous daily candle. All right, and then you can take lows from there. Lows from there would be good to go, in my opinion. All right, it's happening fast, folks. It's happening fast. Pound Aussie. Look at this mess. This is today's candle. What in the world is going on here? What in the world is going on? Pound Aussie. Oh boy. All right. I don't understand what's going on. We have a blue crossing the red in the overbought area. All right. So shorts are good here for an intraday trade. All right. With pound, you know, I would only take it down as far as the other side of this what do you call trading range. I'm sorry. All right. So that's what I'm looking at. Look, you know, get a clearer idea of what price action is like. This makes me wary of anything going on with pound Aussie. I don't know what that's about. That happened as I'm you know, was doing my analysis. I'm not sure about that. I'd wait until pound breaks this low, and then I would be looking to get busy there. All right, let's go to Euro USD next. Euro USD, same thing. There's a USD pair. I'm looking for more downside action. Go to the 4-hour, and what am I looking for? I'm looking for price to come back. Oh my goodness, and then maybe hit the 1.771, 1771, or and the second target is down at 1673. Okay, just want to make sure it aligns. You know, this is a good point for it to turn around at, you know, where we find support. All right, but we want to make sure when it pulls back, we find where it's going to pull back. It might only come up to the 50% because there's a little structure here, and we can see that structure is aligned over there. You understand? That's the way this works. All right. If it goes higher, fine. That's even better for bearish price action. Then we can catch that long short. But if those who want to take those intraday trades, you can take this pullback. It's good. Why? Because we are oversold here. We're oversold here. Look for bullish price action, and you can take that intraday trade there for a long position. But I'm looking for the short myself. Okay. Next, EURJPY, EURJPY. All right, we made that double top there and came falling down. What am I looking for? I'm looking for price to do the same thing. All right, because this is a JPY. It's a pound, a yen pair. I'm looking for price. Come on up. All right, find some support, find some structure, which looks here. There was resistance, and then support. I like this area. So because it's a strong impulse, I'm looking here first for a bullish price action, and then I'll be looking to come on down here to 129.80, 129.80. All right, let's just make sure we get that bearish price action first. It might come up to the 50, you know, could come up to the 50, but where am I looking first? I'm gonna look at 38 first. You understand? All right, good. I say, do you understand? As if I can hear you saying, yeah, I understand. I got your RT money. All right, next, EURCAD, EURCAD. Well, on this one, it's a little different. See, we got that candle again. Got that funky candle. I don't know what happened. Some news or something. I don't know what happened. All right, but what do we have? I'm looking for shorts from here. Why? Because we hit an order block here. We hit a supply zone at the middle, at the midpoint. You know how important that is to me. You hit the midpoint, but it violated, and it could still come down. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for a price because we are heading towards being overbought. All right. I'm looking for price to come on down. So what are we looking for? I'm looking for bearish price action. We need bearish price action from this area. Okay. Now, if it continues up, that'd be weird. All right. But it looked like it made a liquidity grab of the people who took shorts and left stop losses here, here, here. It came up just high enough. So I'm thinking there's a big move coming to the downside because the liquidity to make that move has already been grabbed. You understand? I didn't hear you. All right. So we're looking for downside action here. Understand? Good. Next, euro. I said you understand twice. Euro, pound. This is not my favorite pair because there's a lot of sideways action. Look at the liquidity grab. Look at that liquidity grab. Look at it. All right. What am I looking for? I'm looking for more shorts. I was actually looking for more shorts. I was looking for it to pull back. All right. Look where we're at already. At the 618 golden ratio. All right. Right there. And that's noteworthy. Okay. Let me see what we got here. Look at where we're at. We're overbought. All right. So I'm looking for some bearish price action. Once I get that bearish price action, once one gets the bearish price action in this area, it might even go up to the 786. It might touch and then come on down. We'll see. All right. But this bullishness here is something I would just say, look, be aware that we got a lot of rejection from down here. There's a lot of sellers pushing this price. All right. So don't take any shorts without confirmations. All right. Do not take any shorts without any confirmations. It can be a bad experience when you go against the wicks. The wicks do not lie, folks. The wicks do not lie. So because we broke down to the bottom, we broke this support here and then broke back into the structure. This looks like this could be corrective. It could be impulsive. I don't know. We got to let it prove itself. I'm thinking because we broke the support, more downside action is to follow. All right. We're making lower lows, and I'm wondering if this will be the lower high. All right. That's the reasonable expectation. So be careful with euro pound because there are other better pairs to look at. All right, next, euro Swiss. Euro Swiss. What am I looking for? I'm looking for I'm looking for price to give me kind of like a head and shoulder, an inverted head and shoulder situation. Look at the big picture. This is a long-term uptrend, and we made this correction. We had the impulse, and we made a very complicated, very complex correction, and we were looking for this last week, and we made money off of this because it hit the bottom, hit the confluence of support here, horizontal and diagonal support, and it did what it was supposed to do. Gave us a bullish price action, and we took it, right? Good. I hope you made money off of it. All right. I believe that's going to continue. Look for where price is now. Let's look on the 4-hour, and you can see that we are already overbought. All right. So I'm looking for price to do a little dance, come up here, find resistance, come back and give us an entry right around here, right around the 38 fib, and give us an entry for a long position. Got it? See the support here, support there, support there, support there. I'm looking for that support to continue here. All right, and we can take this on up. Every impulse, there has to be a correction. If it comes down lower, even better, because I got that 618. I'm waiting for it. If it comes down to the 618, I'm waiting for it. If it comes down to where these rejections are on the opposite side, we'll be ready for bullish price action, and we can take that position, right? Next, Euro New Zealand dollar. We were waiting on this last week. It disappointed. I thought it was going to come on down. It did not. You know, it dibbled, it dabbled. It did come down a little bit, and then it took it back. I was looking for that. All right, that part didn't happen. So what did it do? It broke the resistance, and it gives us an opportunity. Because what did I say last week? If it breaks resistance, we'll wait for it to spend a little time away from price, from the level. It broke the level. Spend a little time, come back, and then we can take that retest and take a buy there. All right, we're just waiting for bullish price action once it comes back to this level. All right, that's it. Next, Aussie USD. Aussie USD. Remember, when I keep pointing out these pullbacks, you can take that pullback, take a long position on that pullback for an intraday trade. Remember that with all these setups, okay? That's for those that are looking for those day trades, all right? I'm looking for swings, all right? So we have the impulse. We just need the correction. And I have the correction right around 38. And we could take it on down to, what is that, 0.7394, okay? I think that'll be a great place. I think this area, because we have support here, support there, we should be good to go. If it comes up higher, even better, of course, because there's structure here, okay? Even better. But look where we are, all right? We're overbought, oversold, excuse me, we're oversold already, so we're looking for that pullback. This is a great time to take a day trade, buy, and look for that bullish price action, and we can take that day trade buy, all right? But I'm looking for price to come up, retest, and come on down. Aussie yen. Next, Aussie yen. What am I looking for? We got that impulse down. We're looking for that correction, right? Look where we got structure. Here, here, here. Where we're going to get that pullback. Where is it going to? I got to go in here. All right. We could take it down first to the 81.65 or down to 80.76. 80.76. Okay. But this is where we have that that structure. If it comes up to the 618 up here, even better. But we'll look here for the bearish price action so we can take it on down. Okay. Next, Aussie New Zealand dollar. Now look, it broke our ascending channel, right? Broke that ascending channel, came back up to the top of this range here. All right, to the top. All right, we were looking there. Look where it's at. Oversold, overbought. I keep doing that. Overbought. All right, so this is a great place to take a short. We're looking for the bearish price action. That's a bullish candle right now, currently on this daily. All right, look on the 4 hour, and we wait until we got it. That's the sign right there. this is a good time to take a short, in my opinion. Why? Because we reached resistance, we tapped it a couple of times, and we have that engulfing bearish engulfer right there that came back up to test the new order block it just formed. All right, this is an area of supply now. All right, this is a zone of supply. All right, we're testing it, and I can promise you, well, I'm not going to promise you, but it looks like we should be getting some bearish price action from here. Okay, take this on down to this level. All right, 1.07161. All right, and then we can see if price will give us the head and shoulders that it looks like it's forming, because this looks like it'll, because when you get equal highs after a lower low, and you get equal higher highs or equal highs, all right, you can expect that to be a right shoulder to form, and we're looking for price to come right back down to this this very same support area. All right, so there you go. Look for the bearish price action. I think we're getting it now, and good luck. What's next? Next, CAD yen. CAD yen. We got that bullish push. I mean bearish push. All right. What are we looking for? Oh man, it already gave it to us. God dang it! Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. We're late. After every impulse comes the correction. Did it quite make the 38? No, it didn't. So I'm not going to be too quick to jump on this, but you see that gray area I have here already, right? That's where I was expecting price to come back to. All right, to the 38, and this is kind of funky, kind of weird, kind of scary. But I'm expecting price to come down to where I have it read here at 87.79, 87.79, and the next price target would be at 87.07, 87.07. It looks like we've made that correction already. So if it breaks this, the previous candle, the previous daily high, the previous daily low, I'm thinking that price will be good to go here. It may, you know, be careful. It may do one of these numbers. All right, and then go. All right, it may just come back on up, get in this area, and then come back down. All right, just be careful with this one. Okay, look for some good confirmation, because we have an area here that price could come down to, and then go up and then come down. You got to be careful with this one, okay? Because this is going, those old highs become areas of support now. So be careful. All right, you don't want to take a short into an area that you might find a lot of support here. All right, don't short into support. Next, CAD Swiss. CAD Swiss. What am I looking for here? Same deal. Let's go to the 4 hour so you can see it clearly. What I'm seeing here is a lower low being made, and then we break these highs to make a higher high. So what am I supposed to expect? A higher low. Exactly what we're forming now, a bullish price action, and I'm expecting a higher high after this. You understand? That's easy. This is on a plate. It's toast with butter on it. All right. Do you want some buttered toast? All right. I'm trying to put some butter on the toast here. All right. So check it out. We're already coming from the oversold area. All right. And we're looking for bullish price action right at this level. All right. If price comes back here, that'd be a nice entry. Just make sure you get some confirmations. You want confirmations, folks. All right. Don't wait. You don't have to wait till it passes up here. Just go down to a lower time frame and make sure you get that bullish price action to take to the next level. Next, Swiss yen. Swiss yen. Look at this impulse. Look, it's already out of just off the rails. All right. So we're going to the daily. All right. We're looking for pull back. And what do we want to see? At least to the 38. And then we can take it down to, I like to attack these lows down here. All right. This would be my goal here of 17.09, 1709. All right. It may make a stop here at this, at 118.31, 118.31 first. All right. So just be aware of that. All right. So what do we want here? Here. And then here. Okay. But we're gonna look here first as a target. All right. We want to see price come back and find a resistance here. All right. We're looking for that pullback. It's already oversold, excuse me. It's already oversold. So and this would be a nice opportunity for somebody to take a long too, you know, intraday, a day trade long, a long day trade. All right, next, New Zealand USD. There's a USD pair. What did I tell you before? Hey, it's the same deal. I'm gonna come up here, maybe find some resistance here, right? And then come on down and attack these lows. Where's the lows what we attack? Ooh, we got a lot of smooth traffic here. All right. I think we have a good argument to say we're going to find support when we get down to this area. All right. So keep that in mind. Okay. These highs might become support over here. All right. But, just look for the bullish price action. If you want to take that along there, be my guest. All right, just make sure you have confirmations. Next, New Zealand yen. This is another yen pair. What am I looking for? Same deal. Told you this was going to be the deal tonight. All right, where we're waiting for. I would love to see price come all the way back up there and then look at these lows for a target. All right, is there a chance that price may find some resistance at the 26? There's a chance. All right, there's a chance of it. You know, there's also a chance it could find resistance here at the 38. All right, this could be here. All right, I would love it to come all the way up here, but I'm going to look at the 38 first. All right, because this is a very strong impulse, and I don't expect a full body pullback when it's this strong. Those are very strong bearish candles. So I would look for a 38 and look for bearish price action there first. Got it? I didn't hear you. Next, New Zealand dollar CAD. New Zealand dollar CAD. Look at this trend line. Pretty good trend line. When I say pretty good, I mean it looks like it's been respected. But what are we looking for? All right, we broke lows. Look at this. Here we found support here, support there, and then we broke lower. All right, that indicates there's some weakness, right? Strong CAD. So I'm looking for a price to do exactly what it did already. All right, give us some bearish price action once it reaches back to the 50. See this impulse? The impulse comes all the way down here. This is the correction. All right, I figured it would correct up here, and it's already has, as I've been doing this analysis, given the analysis. So I'm looking for price to come from that area and not only break the low, but come to 0.8566. Okay. Looking left, look where we're at. Those are the lows, and we find support here. So I'm pretty confident that's where we're going. Got it? Good. Next and last, that's not last. NZD Swiss. NZD Swiss. What do we got? This one's kind of funky. Why? Why is it so funky? Because it's NZD, it's the New Zealand dollar against the Swiss. What do? We broke this strong level of what was resistance, then turned support, and now it looks like it's going to be a resistance again. Okay. I like this area because we found support here. We're finding it as resistance here, right? And because we're under it, I'm thinking that we broke below that support and turned it into resistance. I'm thinking that's exactly what we'll continue to do. All right. I have a what do you call it, an area of supply here in gray, and we might find price might want to do one of these numbers and come up, right? There's a possibility of that happening. Or price could dilly-dally here, find support, find resistance up under there, and then continue lower, all right, into this, into the next zone of supply. I mean, I keep saying supply. Both of these demand zones, all right? I'm thinking that price may come back and just beat its way through this demand zone and come to this demand zone, the lower one, which has been untouched. Then, well, it hasn't been untouched. It actually been touched, but it hasn't been touched at the midpoint. It hasn't been touched at the midpoint. You understand? This is actually untouched. What am I looking at back here for? All right, because these are reacting off of this one. That's why. Okay. All right. So we're looking on the daily. This is a daily demand zone. It has not been touched yet. So definitely I'll be looking for price to come on up. So on the daily, this is where I would be targeting. My target would be down here around 0.6346. Okay. Now I'm going to run through gold. With gold, look at this impulse. You know that's got to be corrected, and I already have it, the area designated where I'll look for the correction. I'm hoping that price makes its way back up here to about a 50% retracement, and then continue down. Now, let me tell you something. All right, this will be my first target, 1740.73. Why? Because the dollar, the US dollar, is gaining strength. Of course, the gold is, you know, correlated negatively with the US dollar. So I'm looking for gold to be a little weak. All right, it'll gain, it'll pull back, and then I'm looking for bearish price action here, and then watch it fall. If you want to take the intraday trade and take a long position there, you're fine to do so. Right? Just understand that we are oversold, and we have not had a blue cross the red just yet. That looks like it's forthcoming. All right, so wait until then to take your intraday trade. But I'm waiting for price to find some resistance here. All right, because this is a good level for it to find resistance. So we see rejections from here and everything. See it being acting as a resistance there. All right, so that's what I'm looking for. All right, now with the indices, I'm not going to go into a bunch of indices stuff. Those will be for straight intraday trades. Look for videos, look for my updates. If you subscribe, you won't miss them. If you subscribe, you will not miss them. I'll be looking for some intraday trades on the indices later on during the week. All right, I don't see, you know, I don't want to stretch out the time on trades there, because, you know, as far as swing trades and day trade, I think smaller bites will be best for the indices this week, because the US dollar is going to be a little bit stronger. All right, this is a good week to make gains. If you're going to start a challenge this week, this would be a good week to start your challenge. I'm telling you. All right, for those who are going to be pursuing funding. All right, listen, that's the end of this video. I really appreciate your support. Those that have been giving me likes and subs and leaving comments, the guys that are leaving comments, those are the ones I really appreciate. Thank you very much for that. And listen, I will see you in the next video. Good luck this week, and I'll see you in the next video. All right.